1. Howdy, everyone.
Hi.
Oh, wait.
Hello.
There we go.
Hello.
Welcome to another night of D&D. And it may be the last of this campaign.
No.
So, how's everyone doing?
Had a good day.
Doing well. Thanks.
It's a little hot here.
It
Summertime.
It's too cool here.
got a little cool. We're in double digits now.
Oh,
Let me bring up the map real quick. There we go. So here's where we left off, at the top of a spiral staircase.
Yeah.
So everyone, because you found this magic anvil and hammer in one of the other rooms, and someone was brave enough to just try hitting the hammer with the, or hitting the anvil with the hammer, now everyone has 10 temporary hit points. So that means that before you, if you take any damage, before you take off your regular hit points, you reduce those temporary hit points till they're gone. And you took a short rest right before this, and you kept your temporary hit points. So it wasn't long enough to lose them.
Awesome.
So what do you guys want to do at the top of the stairwell?
Oh,
Well, I think we need to go down. We need to figure out who goes first.
Probably a dwarf.
Yep.
oh, where's the little guy? Send him.
Robert. Oh.
Yeah, we're not going to send Robert first. I'll go first.
Oh,
I'll
go with you.
Okay, so Melis is first.
Come right behind me.
And let me...
Now, is this at the bottom of the stairs or the top?
Top. Yes.
Yeah, I think the stairs was in the floor, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, but I mean, did we already go down the stairs or?
Oh, no, I need to move you guys down. Hold on.
No, we're just starting.
Yeah, we're up top.
Reorganize you guys a little bit. I'm going to put you in a nice little pattern. Camera.
Since we're talking about some bonus health, I'm going to cast Aid on myself, Scotty, and Melis. So,
Oh,
And what does that do?
so your maximum hit points will go up by 5, and you will then heal those 5 hit points simultaneously.
Sweet.
So basically just give yourself a max HP modifier of 5.
so my 25 goes to a 30 now.
Yep. And then you're fully healed up to that level simultaneously, and that'll last for 8 hours.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Here we go. Of course, Melis did not come out. Down in first. So can you all see where you are now?
Yeah.
A hallway, it looks like.
Yes. So you are in a passageway. I believe the ceilings are still, let me double check. I think they were 20 feet before. Yeah, I believe it's 20 feet. What would you guys like to do?
Do we have any cool clue as to directionality down here? Any idea of where we might be going, or are we just kind of searching right now?
Yeah, you're still searching. So you kind of ended up in the entryway to the vault. There was a sign on the door to this area that basically said present your 3 keys, and as soon as they were within 5 feet of the door at the same time, the door magically swung open. The group went up from that level to where they were before, where those 3 small vaults were, and then found this stairwell going down. So now you're at the bottom, and so yes, you're still exploring this underground area beneath the theater.
When we were
Can
going
we-
down the spiral stairs, did it feel like 1 story or 2 stories or
It
several?
was 60 feet. So
Okay.
you've gone down about 6 stories, maybe.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, you feel like you're almost in Moria.
So we can go north or south.
Mhm.
Nico, do you want to go out ahead and look for traps?
Okay.
That type of
Could we
stuff.
send the bird up?
The
Good
bird
idea.
can't see in the dark.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think north makes sense.
Should I roll anything?
Not yet. I mean, you're just walking. You can see very well. In fact, I believe it's lit enough. Let me double check. Actually, as you come around the corner,
I got it. I can see a human.
What?
you think he's human.
oh boy.
So there you go. I put it in the roll 20 chat, but so you're in a deep underground vault. It's lit by streams of sunlight that pour down from the ceiling. There are ornate columns, and oh, you know what? I only put part of it down here, but so out of the gloom comes an aged dwarf clutching a staff carved and painted to resemble a pair of entwined dragons. 1 red, 1 gold. So he still seems very spry, very bright, energetic. And he says to you, I wasn't expecting anyone. As you can see, the place is a mess. Perhaps you should come back later after I've tidied up a bit.
But wait, are you my grandfather?
He looks at you kind of puzzled and it's like, I don't think so.
How about my
Well,
great uncle?
Regardless, there's no need to clean up. We're fine. Who are you? And what is this place?
So he introduces himself as Baruch Clanghammer,
Oh, nice.
and I am the ward of this this establishment here. Maybe it's better if you tell me what you're doing down here.
That's a
I
beautiful
was
beard
not
you
prepared to see anyone.
I
Well,
believe
sir, we were led here by a series of rumors, and we're trying to prevent evil factions, including Xanathar and the Zelenterum, whatever they are, from acquiring the riches that are hidden down in this chamber.
who's got the stone on them?
Freak,
Scotty?
I think Freak
I
does.
think it's me.
Like, so Lord Neverember sent you down here?
Correct.
And for those of you who remember, he is no longer the Open Lord. The Open Lord of Waterdeep is now Laurel Silverhands. And so he's asked you about Lord Neverember.
A rock sent us down here.
Who?
It's just a rock.
Ah, oh, the rock. Yeah.
How
Not
long
the
have
rock.
you been down here?
Well, I've been warding this place for quite a number of years for the Lord.
My friend Nico has some candy. Would you like some?
Oh no, I'm quite fine.
Are you trapped here? Can you come and go as you please?
Surely the Lord would have told you I was down here, didn't he?
Do we need to
Kind of
update
look
him
at
on
the
the
others.
current
Yes,
situation
but he didn't
upstairs?
tell us your situation. And we're a friendly
Okay.
folk.
Yes, he asked me to guard this on behalf of the city.
Does
Yeah.
anyone know how long it's been since this lord has not been in this world that he speaks of? Like, is this a really old?
Oh, he's around somewhere. He's just not the Lord
He's-
anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I got you. It's not that he died. He's just gotcha.
Hmm.
And he, guess he'll step back a little bit, give you all room to come up if you want. Well, come and tell me more about these people who are coming here. And Melis, as you come around the corner, there is a huge pile of gold coins down here.
Ooh. I like it. Well, as you probably know, the politics of the city are such that there's powering groups, including Xanathar and his thieves group, as well as the Zentarium. What are they called? Who are all interested in rumors of the treasure down here that you're protecting. And so Lord Neverwinter asked us to come help fortify those defenses and protect the treasure and ensure it doesn't fall into the hands of either of those evil groups.
Okay.
Try that.
So since you said Lord Neverember sent you down here, right?
Yes.
All right. Everyone's going to need to make a deception check.
All right.
And it'll be contested against his insight. So, ooh. Okay.
Can I use persuasion instead?
Well, let's do this one at a time. So, Bert, I'm sorry.
Bert isn't trying to deceive. He's confused as to why anyone else in the group is lying.
Yeah. So he kind of sees. Let me see if there's anything else. So basically, both you and Scotty, he's looking at as he's saying this, and he's like puzzled. It's like, you don't seem to believe what he's telling me.
It's news to me. Apparently, I'm not keeping up with things.
But who got that 26?
Can I try persuasion instead? I mean, my roll wasn't bad on perception.
So you basically said that Lord Neverember sent you down here. So how do you, if you want to rephrase it, you can. But he's now very suspicious. He's
well,
something you're telling me about the Lord and his treasure is the city's treasure is not sitting well with me. Something seems off.
who did send us down here?
A rock did.
The Rock did.
And no, he doesn't get credit in this picture.
we have been working on behalf of the city to protect and preserve. I myself was a member of the guard for a short time before we took up this quest, which started with a request from Volo. I don't know.
Oh, Volo, and to find his friend, what was it, Floon? Yeah. I mean, if you are you reciting that story of recovering?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So he'll like, oh, Raynar, how is young little Raynar doing? And he'll kind of, his hand will come about as high as Robert's head. Robert is the little dwarf who's following you around and who's probably right now kind of in awe of this older dwarf, but he's kind of motioning for a very small young Raynar, not the adult swashbuckler you now know as Raynar.
Yes, Raynar is slightly bigger now, and prone to getting into trouble, but seems a generous and grateful person. We're glad we were able to help him out.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm surprised his father didn't help him. He has all the power in the city.
I'm afraid I've never met his father.
That's strange. Prominent city figure like that. I mean, the Open Lord would surely look out for his own family here in the city. Why would he need to bring in outsiders? Why wouldn't he have done it himself?
So my understanding is that he thinks this guy is the Open Lord, but he's not the Open Lord, right?
Yes. So he's kind of way far back in time guarding the treasure of the city.
Yep.
But you know differently, right?
Yep. Well, so yeah, I think we need to. So unfortunately, you perhaps have been down here longer than you realize, because that Lord is no longer the Open Lord. That seat has been filled by whatever that other guy's name is.
Yeah.
Jordan.
Laurel Silverhands is I think she's
Laurel
yeah.
Silverhand. And this has given rise to these other factions, Xanathars and the Zentarum.
So they're trying to steal the city's gold that I protect here.
Correct.
And by when he says protect, his voice has a slightly different timbre. Yeah.
I think it's forgotten gold.
It's what? Yeah.
Well, it's become a rumor in the city about the hoard that's hidden, and these two groups are contesting to try to find it.
Okay.
We're trying to prevent them from finding it.
Yeah, I would think everyone would know of the city's reserves.
Well, in this day, it's really just a rumor rather than anything anyone believes in or knows.
I'll let you make a persuasion check if you want. He's very interested in how you're saying everything you are, and since you're being truthful, make it persuasion.
16 on persuasion.
Okay.
Not great, but
hold on a sec, because if you're going to do this, to make it a little bit better, and Shannara will touch your shoulder right before you, as you're doing this, and give you guidance. So you can roll another 1d4.
oh, sweet. Please stand by. Go.
It's like okay. So still, I'm trying to understand what does this have to do with the city? I mean, I would think that the City Watch or the Black Staff would have sent people down here instead. Why wouldn't the new Open Lord come to protect the gold?
Oh, we know the black staff, don't we?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're part of it.
Yeah.
And we've supported the city as well, haven't we?
Yeah, we helped him out with diffusing or talking to the bronze dragon, black staff.
Yeah.
So we can say that we know him and are working with him.
How come? Do you know why Lord Neverember has never come down?
I do not.
He's getting a little frustrated.
Has
with
anybody ever come down?
No, you get the impression no one comes down here.
Was he scheduled to come down at some point?
So does everyone know why the treasure is down here? I
No.
mean, I think I've meant I may not have made it too clear. I just wanted to make sure.
I thought it was a
everybody-
dragon horde.
Yeah. And the coins are called dragons because they have a little dragon figure on it.
Ah, Gotcha.
But basically, nobody really knew what Lord Neverember was doing, but he was funneling money down here. This is not really, it may be the city's money, but it's not really his money. But nobody else knows it's down here.
Aha.
Oh.
And so his son has been estranged from him because his son is a do-gooder and his father is not. So
should we just take out this dude?
Maybe.
He seems nice.
I
He's
wanted
wasted his life.
to chat him up a little bit, but yeah, I think ultimately it's going to come down to that.
Yeah, but I just wanted to clarify because I think I was probably assuming everyone knew that
Yeah, no, that's
It's-
good clarification.
it was not really. At one point, it was the city's money, but nobody knows it's down here, but a few people.
I guess I'll just ask him. Were you under the impression that this was public knowledge that this was all down here?
Like, well, of course.
Great question.
Doesn't this belong to the city?
Do I believe him? Does he seem truthful?
You can make an insight check.
21.
Deep down inside, he knows it's not really known that it's down here. It's almost as if he needs a little more prodding to kind of come to terms with what's really going on behind the scenes.
So he was lied to, but he has a clue. Okay.
Yeah, so he kind of figured it out, but he's probably got a good situation. You don't quite know what that situation is.
Well, congratulations. You've been liberated. You don't have to be here anymore. Go enjoy the sun.
But I have a task I was told to follow.
We're here to help you with that. We are here to take some of it back to the city.
So when you say that, who wants to make the persuasion check?
I'll do it.
Not me.
Nope.
I got it. I was going to be tempted to go intimidation at this point, but we'll play nice for another minute or two. That's a 20, dirty 20.
Nice.
He's like, yeah. I kind of started to figure this is not really the city's money, but are you going to return the money?
Return it to whom? To the city? Certainly
Yeah.
not. to Lord Neverember. But if we can take this, we will definitely use it to advance the well-being of the city. I think all of us are here to try to do good and to keep this money out of the hands of the evil people who are trying to get it.
And I think it would be nice if we do provide some of it, not saying how much, to the city as well as a donation.
Well, we're going to help an orphanage out with this young boy lives at.
Yeah.
And he worked on it, Robert.
And we have the deed to Troll Skull Manor, which is a fantastic place to provide resources for the community. Like soup kitchen once a week or what have you.
You know, you might want to look for a new job, and we could probably hire you.
I will always have a job, and his voice has changed,
Mm-hmm.
and his shape adjusts. His body starts to glide backwards almost, and he changes into this form. If you look at it in the Roll20 chat.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'll be keeping an eye out.
Oh.
Just don't touch. And then he points over to the left side of the screen. One of these other alcoves has some gems and maybe they're sapphires. I can't remember, but there's some gems that are, you figure they're his payment.
Is it time to roll an initiative?
Against a lawful good dragon?
I think
He's
he's
a
gonna
gold,
let us
so
take
I think
as
we're
long
good.
as he gets his gem.
These are the goody two shoes of dragons right here.
And he's an adult-sized dragon.
Can I
Yeah, I
ask him what made him so loyal to his lord to stay down here? Was it the sapphires?
I'm here to do what's right for the city. And then he goes back into his dwarven form, picks the staff up, and said, "The wizard who created this staff was a good friend of mine. We were both here to watch over the city, and right now, this seemed to be the best thing for me to do. But over time, no one came for the city's money. I kind of figured that Daggold had his own greed hoarding this money. Although we dragons like treasure, I'm here to protect the city.
There's a young bronze dragon out in the bay that could really use some mentoring if you need a job.
I'll check in on him, but if
Good
you've met him,
point.
you've probably you've probably done that little push as well. He needs to grow to be wise rather than for me to just push it on him. I'll keep an eye on him. Keep him on the straight and narrow.
well, do me a favor and don't spend the rest of your life in the dark. Enjoy a little bit of it.
Don't worry, I will not stay here long. But I will stay in this chamber till you collect what belongs to the city. Don't touch what's mine. And if you want, you can gather the gold up. I don't know if you can see that little blue square in the back.
The blue square?
Oh,
I thought
see
we
that
were-
blue-
We're
No,
growing area.
so the gold circle that you're clustering around is the gold. But on the exact opposite side of the vault are the gemstones that he says are his.
yeah, don't touch those.
Yeah, if they're his. We're not going to touch them.
Definitely leave those alone. But yeah, let's grab the bags of holding and start scooping up gold.
Hey, Chris, he has true sight, correct?
I believe so. Let me double check. I got his character sheet. I know he has legendary actions. I don't see True Sight. Let me see.
Okay.
He has Blind Sight, Dark Vision, and really high passive perception.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. And his Dark Vision is just as far as Nico's. But yeah, this would not have gone well if you decided to confront him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm an angry little guy.
Well, are we able
You
to
know-
fit all the gold in the bags?
Yeah, you brought down 3 large bags of holding, which is just enough.
Nice.
Let me move. Oh, I gotta go down the other one. Shadara over. So, are you going to be doing anything else in this chamber, or?
If we can get all the gold, I say we go.
Yep,
Yeah, I think that was our main target.
I
So
agree.
I'm going to put everyone together, and I'm going to move you somewhere else.
Sweet. Nice job, everyone.
Yeah, good job not getting us flame broiled.
Yeah.
Right?
Did anybody ask the dragon's name?
Oh,
That might have been
no.
useful for the future.
But as you part, you can always ask if you want.
Oh, I would like to. I'd like to introduce myself before we leave.
So you introduce yourselves, although he's kind of looking at you a little warily. And he says his name is Aranax, and I will copy and paste that.
Very nice.
And I'll give him my name, and if he's ever in need of adventures, to look us up.
Very nice. Nico?
Now we still have the stone.
It's still whispering to you. It's like, don't you want to keep that gold for yourself?
Mm.
Maybe just 1 bag of gold. Okay, so you are actually, so you recognize this area as it's just inside the main foyer area where you would have been attacking each other.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I missed someone. Let me go move her over.
Keep an eye on Killer Kitty so she doesn't go looking at any whatever those things were.
And
Tapestries.
Yeah.
and don't move quite yet. Gotta check on something.
So excited with how many snakes I can rescue from that evil group with this money.
No, great.
Exactly.
Just what I was thinking.
It's a win-win. We stop the bad guys and get more help for the tavern.
Mm.
I like
Okay.
it.
So are you if you want to make your way out, you may do that.
Yep, I guess so.
I'll move with the group out. They're going that way.
And although the doors were never closed when you came in, I think you put up a fake wall, like an illusion.
Yes.
Yeah, somebody did.
Yeah, would that have lasted or would that have come down?
That would have come down.
Okay.
We
How long?
rested and stuff. It would have only lasted about an hour, I think.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of this.
Yeah.
All right. Which way's out?
That's why I haven't moved. I don't remember.
Same.
Well, I think it's through the doors and then up the stairs, right?
So it's south.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Go.
And so, Melis, you see someone in front of you.
I do see someone in front of me. Do I recognize them?
So do you see the two figures in front of you?
Yep.
So one is a very elderly drow, kind of wearing plain clothes. Let me see if I can grab this. Maybe I can put it in the chat. Nope. So he is actually, I really do want to put this in the chat. Just 1 second. All right, I'll do it this way. I don't know if you've met this guy. Probably not.
I think all the ones we met before we killed.
Yeah, anybody who's been around.
I think you're right.
Yeah, that's why you're meeting him and not somebody else. But anyway, he's an elderly drow, and he's with some tentacled creature. Anyone who's familiar with the city might want to make a history check if you want to try to figure out who he is. That might be the
With the
easiest
tentacles
way.
coming out of his head.
No, it's let me do this. It's a creature next to him. It's called a grell. There they are.
Oh, that's attractive.
Oh.
He has a big tumor on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Eek.
So the floating creature kind of reminds you of a little bit of a beholder, except it's got legs instead of eye stalks. It's got some sort of beak. If you look at it, it's like a kind of a twisted octopus almost.
Yep.
But he says, "So have you found the Master's gold?"
Mm.
The master. Which
We didn't
master?
find any gold. We found a beautiful fresco, though, just down the hallway there.
Yeah. And nobody really knows any lore about him, at least those who have checked. But you assume that when he talks about his master, he's talking about Xanathar.
Yep.
So we can go into initiative.
Yep.
Oh, that's the best I've ever gotten.
Do we still have our temporary hit points? How long do those
Yes.
last? Okay.
You're not sure. They're not permanent, but it's you figure at some point they will drop, but you don't know when.
Okay.
Nico. Going fast, baby.
Having that initiative or alertness really pays off.
Yeah. I like it.
+5 to all your rolls, or to all your initiative rolls.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's handy.
Did everyone get in here? Don't see Vert yet.
See where he rolled?
I got a 12.
Oh, okay. I can add you in there then. I need to move Shannara down. And so outside of campaign, though, whatever campaign we start, whenever Lady Rorschach can join, she can come into any party that we have.
Yeah.
She's been unable to join us recently, but she can come back. But let me get her initiative.
What about
Yeah.
Robert? Does he have any attacking abilities?
I think every time you go into an encounter, Robert will hide around a stone wall around the
Figures.
corner, like you've been telling him to do.
Oh, good boy.
Smart.
At least I hope that's what you've been telling him to do. Robert,
Yes.
bring that toy sword. We got work to do.
He usually doesn't listen very well.
Yeah. And then he runs past you to go push doors open. It's like, are you sure? Did you try the door? And he opens
Yep.
the door. Okay, let me double check. Yeah, I'm gonna add. So if we got a 12, I'm just going to reroll it, I think. Or can you reroll it, Alexander?
Sure.
Oh my gosh.
And I'll add the 12, make it a 12.
The duration of my minor illusion is 1 minute.
Oh,
Huh.
yeah.
Okay.
mine-
It is
I thought
a
it was
minor
1
illusion, I
hour.
forgot. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, you were fighting in that back corner, and then the illusion dropped, and you never knew it. Okay, so top of the order.
All right.
Oh. Okay, well, I am going to Jeepers. Can go right in for the kill, or I'm gonna cast Green Flame Blade on my weapons.
Or one weapon, right?
What? Yeah.
It's an attack, so you use it to
Okay.
attack. You don't like cast it on it unless you're attacking.
Oh, I thought it was like something that you like a poison or something you'd put on your thing. And
No, it basically replaces
okay,
it
well,
replaces your attack.
well, then I'm going to attack. I'm not. I thought I had to do that then attack. So, 1, 2. Can I get that far? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I can go 6 spots and attack, right?
Yeah, you can
Does
do
that
that. 6.
30.
Yeah,
Yep.
30. You can move 30.
Hey, Ed, really quick,
Then I guess
before you attack, do you get 2 attacks, or you still only get 1?
I get my offhand attack.
Okay. You cannot use your offhand attack if you use Green Flame Blade because it's a spell.
I didn't think I could get. I thought Green Flame Blade was just basically worthless. So,
It's good for hitting 2 targets at once.
so could I do
Okay.
one attack with my normal with the rapier and do Green Blade? Is
Yeah,
that
it'll
how it
hit
works?
the second enemy with fire if you hit the first enemy with your attack.
It's an action.
Okay.
Cast it. Yeah.
Well then, I guess I will strike at the. I guess I'm close to the big blob, so I'll attack the blob.
Okay.
Oh, man. I rolled a 20.
Oh,
Nice.
a natural 20.
Yeah.
So that's a crit.
Ooh. Woohoo!
But no
Wow.
sneak attack, right?
No sneak
Oh, yeah, he
attack.
does get 2d8 fire damage against the primary guy, 2d8 fire damage against the second guy, plus the spell modifier for each of the 2d8. No, just the spell modifier you get for one of the 2d8 on the second guy. So he's doing a ton of damage right now.
So do I roll 2d8 twice or once each?
Yeah, because it's 2d8 to each, because normally 1d8 to each enemy from Green Flame Blade,
Uh-huh.
but you're doing 2d8 to each from the crit because it doubles the dice rolls.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And then you
So
also add the
here's-
spell modifier to the hit on the secondary enemy, not your primary one.
Well, it'd really stink if I killed both these guys before anybody got to do anything. What are the odds that I'd roll?
I won't.
All right.
Nico,
Here's
it's
the
okay.
first
I won't
2d8.
complain.
We'll forgive you.
No one will complain
And
if
then
you
here's the
one-shot
second
both of them.
2d8.
What's
There
your
you go.
spellcasting modifier?
My spellcasting modifier is it's 2.
So the 9 becomes an 11 against the enemy you did not hit with your sword.
Yep. So the green splashes across the drow, and he's angry. he took some good damage there. Let me double check something. Okay, that works.
Is the poisoned octopus dead?
No, he took quite a bit of damage, but he doesn't look that bad.
Mm.
It's the boss, sort of a boss fight, not quite, but. So then it's Melis's turn.
Yep. So I'm going to move up in front of the drow. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And then I'm going to strike at him with my battle axe.
Okay.
For a 16.
That definitely hits. You see a bit of a shimmer around his body when it penetrates the shimmer and hits him. So he's got some sort of protection up.
So it's 11 points plus the 1d6 from the Hunter's Mark. Gives me another 4.
Okay. He staggers a bit, but he's still standing.
And that's all I've got.
Okay. He's very, very angry. And what will he do?
Can we tell from looking at him if he's a spellcaster or a melee user?
I think he'll answer that question for you.
I'm guessing he's got some spells.
Yeah.
And I've never heard of this one before, so I got to read it real quick.
Quick, freak, close the door.
Nico and Melis will take care of it. You guys can stay
Yeah.
there.
I thought about closing the door, but last time I did that, everybody got mad.
Oh no.
So he's going to cast Avard's Black Tentacles.
Oh, wow, this guy's strong.
Fourth level spell. Yeesh.
So let me
Dexterity.
draw a shape. Will basically be like that. So there's a box. Scotty's in the middle of the box.
Of course.
Aw.
So yes, squirming ebony tentacles fill 20-foot square on the ground, and you can all see them. And so basically, So when you start your turn or when you move into it, you'll have to make a dex save throw.
You have to do a what?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So, so should I do that now?
And it is your turn, so yes.
All right.
Come on, Dixie Dwarf.
That has a ring to it.
Not so Dexy.
He needs to be
Oh,
Dixie.
for the love of God!
No!
Hmm.
Wow. All right.
Not so Dexy.
You take
Yeah.
15 points of damage and you're restrained until the
So
spell ends.
I have 10, right?
So yeah, so what you would do is your
Just
10
take
is
away
gone and you
5.
take 5. Yeah.
Oh, he also had aid.
Oh yeah. So is that 5
Oh.
or is that more than
Yeah,
5?
that was another
Yeah, that's
5.
5.
So yeah,
So you
basically you,
just
feel
lost
this
all
kind
this
of
free stuff.
all the free stuff's gone and you're fine.
Well, yeah, just remember the aid actually increased your maximum hit points as well, so you can be healed back up that 5 during the fight if needed.
Mm.
So I'm still at 30.
But you are now restrained.
Okay. 30 and restrained. Okay. For a minute.
Yeah, basically that just brought you back to your normal hit points.
Cool.
So is there anything you can do while restrained?
So if restrained, can he do like a range attack?
Yeah, his attacks have disadvantage. He has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, which means it's even harder to get out of this once he's in it, and he can't move.
Okay.
And anyone who attacks him has advantage.
He could cry. Use him as an island and jump off his back. Everybody else.
Now, but it says it's for 1 minute, right? So what's that? One turn?
as long as the spell is up, and it's a concentration spell.
That's 10 turns.
Yeah, turns are about 6 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll kill him way before that, so don't worry.
Yeah. All right. Have fun, guys.
Well, you can keep trying to break free.
You got something you could throw at him?
Let me look. I don't think so.
You have a hand axe. You throw that.
Okay.
Yeah. Simple light thrown.
So I can do that now?
Fistful of coins.
Yeah, you can throw it. Just remember your attack has disadvantage.
So and it glances off to the side.
What I figured.
Damn it.
Yeah.
And, Lady R is up. If you're, I think that would be all.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Go to her old standby.
Such an idiot.
Toll the dead. So, what does this guy do? And he fails.
Nice. And he's wounded too, so it bumps up the damage a little.
Yeah, and I think that's the wrong dice roll for this. Let me double check. Nope, no, that's the right one. 7. Oh, what am I doing? Putting little tentacles everywhere. He's starting to look hurt.
Good.
So he took
Starting?
7. He's got to make a con save, right? $14. So what happens with the concentration spell? If he takes damage, he needs to make sure he doesn't lose concentration.
Mm-hmm.
So he should be fine. And that's Lady R's turn. Killer Kitty.
Okay, I'm gonna copy Knee Breaker, and I'm gonna do Hunter's Mark. on the spellcaster.
Nice.
Oh, and then I will do my longbow.
Okay.
Let's see. How do y'all get it to post in the chat?
Oh,
Like the descriptions.
oh,
I was wondering.
If you're in D&D Beyond
Uh-huh.
and you click on the spell, up at the very top of the description is display
Oh,
in VTT.
okay. I gotcha. Sorry. I was just wondering how y'all were doing cool things.
Yeah.
So,
so he's looking really, really hurt now. Took 7 damage, right? And
Yeah.
Nice.
and that'll end my turn.
and I believe the spell goes away.
Failed his
Alright.
concentration check. Awesome.
Nice. You're free, Scotty.
Yay!
Cool. Is that your turn?
That'll do it for me.
Okay, Vert.
All right. I am going to, let's see here, go forward my full speed, which does not get me anywhere close to him. And so he's looking much worse off than the creature next to him.
Oh yeah, he's very ragged.
All right. I'll firebolt him.
Okay.
Yes.
13.
Just misses.
All right.
Dang it.
And that's my turn.
The creature next to him is very, very angry and goes after Nico.
Oh no.
So goes after you with the tentacles. 11.
My AC is 14.
Okay. And then the beak attack.
Oh, I hate beaks.
And that would be 8 damage if it hits.
Okay.
And that will be its turn. Oh, I jumped past you, but you can it's back to your turn.
Now Nico
Me?
still has the 10 bonus points, right?
Oh yeah, true.
Well, I'm down to 2. But
That's
Two
That's
temp-
not
well,
bad.
I'm going to do that same combo with the green blade. If I hit, I'll cast that. So, rapier on the tentacle guy. 21. Man, I've been really don't like these things.
Hmm.
And then,
Oh, it didn't pop up yet.
and I
Oh,
roll the
there it
green
is.
blade damage.
Okay.
Okay. This
It's a
is on
1D
the beak guy. Oh,
1d8,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. 7 on the beak. And 2 on the old dude.
Okay. And then your spell casting modifier is 2.
Yes.
So yeah, he's wobbling a lot. He is barely standing up after that. And Melis.
So that spellcaster is almost done, right?
Yeah.
But the other guy looks pretty healthy.
He's starting to look a little bad, but he's not too bad.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit this guy again with my battle axe.
Okay.
The main guy. Again with Hunter's Mark. Oh. I bet that missed.
Yeah, that went really wide. So that misses.
Okay, I think That's all I got.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. Sorry, guys.
No problem.
And what would this guy do? So at you, Melis. Poison spray.
Oh, okay.
So he has to make a con save.
Con save, yeah.
So 15.
Yes, you make it.
Ooh.
Okay, so he's looking very angry now.
Good.
Scotty, you're up.
Well, I'm even angrier because of that spell. So I am going to move up and I'm going to go out with my longsword.
Which guy? You need to move one more space.
Yeah, the only person you're going to hit is me.
I'm not too worried about the other guy because he's almost dead. Someone's extra powerful attack will probably wipe him out automatically anyway. So I'm going to go after the poisoned octopus dude.
Okay.
Can I just... You don't have the cleave maneuver, do you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. It's been a long time since I've been able to attack. Well, considering I fell, I was out of service for a little bit, you know.
Right, right.
I think it's this one. Let's see what this does. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Oh,
Hey.
Nice.
There you
That
go.
was awesome.
all right. Now, or I gotta do, and then I do this. I think.
What's that?
Did it work?
It might be delayed with the network. Oh,
There we go.
oh, it already did your damage.
Oh, okay.
You did better the first time.
Yeah.
But no, he's starting to look hurt too. So
And that's all I can do, I believe.
Lady R. Carefully, and she will sacred flame the bad guy, the drow. Ooh. Unfortunately, saves. Let's see.
Dang it.
That was it. So, Sparrow's turn.
I'll do the same combo of still having Hunter's Mark and do the longbow on the mage.
Kill that guy. Nice.
Yep, right in the chest. Or how do you want to do it?
Yeah,
It's
chest
definitely
is
a hit.
good.
Okay. Yeah, that drops him immediately. It probably goes right through. He's like old and frail.
Oh, now I feel bad.
Oh, I got the wrong guy. Hold on, let me. Yeah, but he's a bad guy.
He worked for Xanathar.
Okay.
Don't feel bad.
Wrong guy's in after us.
Yeah.
Have some more popcorn. You'll feel better.
Okay, that's true. Hey, I also got beaver nuggets.
Ah, nice.
They're
Hold
so
on. I
good.
want to. I've never seen these things that Ed always talks about. Wait.
I got
how
some
do I make-
too.
Oh, I
Maybe I
can't
should-
see it.
Maybe I
Oh,
should
boy.
bring some to the clash.
Yes.
They're
So
like
what
little-
are they?
They taste like little sweet cereal puffs. They're really good.
Hmm.
I was looking for like chicken nuggets.
Yeah, right.
I seen them on the shelf. I was like, oh, okay. You got a full bag.
Yeah, I've been saving it.
Nice. I'm jealous.
doesn't last long in my house.
I've never even seen them.
Ah,
I've only heard of them from Ed.
Well, that's who I
hopefully
heard
I
them
drive
from
by a
too. But
Buc-ee's.
Yeah, I haven't seen
If
them
I get
either.
a chance to go buy one, I'll pick you up one on the way up.
Thanks.
Aw.
Vert, it's your turn.
All right, I am going to stumble forward till I'm next to this guy, and I'm going to reach out and attempt to inflict wounds on him.
He spilled.
14,
Oh, that hits.
Nice.
Sweet.
17 damage.
Wow.
Wow.
He is gone.
Nice.
That was a lot of wounds.
done.
Gone,
It
gone.
Took you a while to
gone.
get there, but when you did, you showed up.
Yeah. And I think let's see. I don't think anyone else knew you were coming down here, right? And as you're leaving, you see a group of 3 people running towards you. One of them is Raynar. You recognize him. They're like, "Are we late?" The Harpers are here to help.
Hmm.
So there's this man named Mert. He introduces the other 2, which you already know, Raynar. But you are out. If you want to leave, what would you like to do?
I would like to loot the body of the wizard, and I'd like to take his head and drop it off in front of his boss's doorstep.
Oh wow.
Okay. Are you doing this in front of Robert?
Ha!
Oh, Robert, look the other way.
We'll move him down the hallway and let the drow do his dark deeds.
It's a tradition among our people.
All right. So you got a drow head and a. So
Wow.
Melis, Freak, and Nico, can you all roll your charisma checks?
Oh boy.
So just like a D20 and then add your charisma modifier.
Oh, D20.
All right. Let's see here. I gotta figure this out.
11.
Oh, I'm a big 5.
So a D20, that's over here somewhere. D20, and then
Oh, you're fine. So if you're leaving, are you going back to Troll Skull Manor? Or are you going somewhere else?
back there, yeah.
Yeah, I think Troll Skull.
Okay. So as you
Or
go,
do we
Robert
wanna
is
go
just
to a
all over
bank?
Freaks. Like, man, that was cool. This is fun. Hey, man, you're really
Oh.
nice. Thank you. And he won't leave you alone. He's forgotten all about Nico. Melis, he's probably okay with, but at least he kind of looks at you as the the figure of what a dwarf should be, right?
Well, yeah.
Aw.
I mean, I am pretty admirable, I guess, for a little guy. He probably just feels bad for me because I fell, through the floor.
And then got stuck to
Well,
the floor.
you take the licking and you keep on ticking.
Yeah.
That's what dwarves are all about. You knock us down, you can't knock us out.
So
Generally.
as you arrive, it's been quite a while, longer than any normal field trip, and there's the person who dropped him off, kind of knocking on the door as you come up to Troll Skull Manor.
Hello.
Hello there, my fellow friend. We have returned. Robert had a great time, haven't you, Robert?
Oh yeah, it was cool. I mean, it was great. They all attacked one another, and then and then Freak here, he fell 60 feet and then got up. And
I hand him a gold coin. Shut up, kid.
and then he starts going on and on about all the things with the fire beams coming out of the big statue of the dwarf and all these other things. And the teacher kind of says, "Thank you for watching him, but you filled his head with more stuff than that drow boy does." Walks him off. It's like, Robert, what have I told you about lying and making up stories?
Yeah, Robert.
And he has a head in a bag.
Everything he's saying is true.
Oh, I need to check on you guys before I do this again. So Robert is out of your hair, but he hopefully had an idea of what he wants to do when he grows up and grows a beard.
Yes.
Well, and we'll be looking for busboys here in a couple of weeks, so don't go too far.
Is that going to be our charitable act? We're just going to employ all the orphans, child labor.
In a bar.
Before
In a bar.
Could be.
Before we walk inside, do we need to worry about the lady that's in there?
So yeah, we're actually here's what happens when you come back. And the two people with you are like, so you're returning this gold to the city, right?
I believe that's what we said.
Who said that?
His name is Mert. He's the harper who's leading the other two harpers who came to your rescue just as the Grail fell dead in the entryway. So they weren't quite in time to help you, but you didn't really need it.
I mean, after we take our fee for recovering the money.
Absolutely correct. I think that we have taken on this huge challenge, sacrifice, put our lives at risk, no one else's. You show up after the fact. Like, we're going to do what we can to help out, but this is our money. This is our treasure. We're going to use Troll Skull to help do good, and I think we're going to help out the orphanage and do some of those things, but I don't know how you see us handing this out to the population of Waterdeep. We're
Especially since
certainly
it's
not going to
from-
hand it over to a different group and allow you to disperse the funds as you see fit. In my opinion, anyway.
Now,
Yeah, it's not like this is creating a vacuum. This money wasn't hurting the city by being stolen. It's old money.
Correct. It was lost. It was merely a rumor.
so they leave very disappointed. It's like, I'm very disappointed. Now I know why you're not a member of the Harpers already. None of the other factions make any type of threats like that.
Do we know how much gold we have? I know we just scooped it into bags, but
Uh,
I'm assuming I would have been inventorying it the entire time.
Of course.
Yeah, you may not have left for a week, but it's it's about 500,000 gold pieces.
Wow.
I'm counting each one out loud as I go through.
There's 500,000.
But what about that lady? She
That-
worries me.
That female dwarf?
Yeah, because what doesn't she have some kind of background or something?
Yeah, she was kind of a money changer or something. What the heck was her story?
Istrid
I-
was her name.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I think it would be good for us to distribute it to different banks too. Maybe spread it out so we don't lose it on the next time we're out of town.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think so. Here's what's probably going to happen the next day. I mean, are you doing anything that evening before?
Cleaning, counting and cleaning.
Yeah,
I
other
would
than
like-
hearing Vert count and count and count.
I would like to take 250 coins and give them to the guy that's helping Drow in the city. He
Ah.
gave me my cool hat. So I'd like to give a little piece of my share to them
Okay.
for kind of helping that community, if that's possible.
If you look for him that night, he'll look at you slyly and like, I knew there was something about you. And roll a perception check. And you get
22.
this sinking feeling as you walk away. It's like, what did I do? So he now knows you probably found that secret hoard. But now you kind of get the feeling it's like, you what I really think he is.
Hmm.
But no, it's just the feeling, as far as you know. But anything else that first evening?
So we have no worries about the lady, and we're gonna take it to the bank the next day.
It depends on how secretive you are. Hey, what? Everybody can roll a deception check. Make it a group effort.
Oh yeah, big old 9.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
I got a 16.
What the
Oh,
heck?
Scotty. Oh, dude. You need to.
I'm not very good at deceiving anyone.
No.
Your cousin needs to teach you some skills, brother.
Yeah.
We should have Robert work with us.
Yeah.
and so taking the average, she kind of walks downstairs like she normally does, very grumpy. I'm like, looks like you guys had a happy day today. You look happier. What? Oh yeah, you had that field trip. Okay, and then kind of wanders off, grabbing some food and going back to her room. But she kind of for a second there thought something was a little off, and then thought, oh yeah, that was that boy you took on the field trip. Maybe that's it.
Okay.
We saw a very interesting play.
I'm not just sitting here in the tap room on a pile of gold, counting it into stacks.
So I'm thinking like one of us needs to put our hand over Bert's mouth.
It's like, what is he doing? Counting sheep? Okay. So if the next day you're going to have a visitor,
Mm.
That's right. I've got a battle axe.
that's okay. He comes with several members of the city guard.
Oh,
Oh.
Mm.
So this is, I may have misspelled the first name wrong, but anyway, this is the current Open Lord of Waterdeep. He's like, I understand you found the missing city treasure. I think you really, and then she kind of gestures to the guards all around your front door. It's like, I think you need to consider returning that back to us.
Do you have ledgers showing the missing money so we can account for it?
And I'm willing to let you keep 10% of it as a finder's fee. Remember, we run the city.
Bert legitimately isn't trying to keep it back. He just wants the paperwork in order.
So what do you guys want to do?
50,000 gold isn't bad.
Yeah, it's more than what we had, and it would make us look very noble in the city.
And I'll say that's she won't even think of the 250. They'll probably be counting like, I'm off by 249, or was it 248 last time? It's a rounding error, you know.
They probably have no clue. We should have already buried 50 of it, 50,000.
But are you going to, take the deal?
I say yes.
I don't think we can beat them right now. But if you attack Kneebreaker, we got your back.
Well, so the Guardian, who was a gold dragon, by the way, asked that we use this to provide for the city. How are you going to provide? How are you going to use these funds to provide for the city? What are you going to do with it? Are you going to stuff your own coffers? Or are you going to help out the poor and the homeless and the orphan child who helped us discover this treasure in the first place? What are you going to do with it before we hand it over to you?
Oranax was very clear that you agreed to bring it back to the city. So thank you for that. Those were very good suggestions, and we have taken them under advisement. But it's ours to distribute. But thank you for returning it.
48,733.
I have my own cat at my feet right now. I now have 3 of those guys. Gotta figure out which one it is. Anyway,
So
yes.
do you people? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
So do you people come into everybody's house and demand 90% of their income?
Wow.
Well said, Nico.
Oh.
No.
I think 10% is pretty pathetic in terms of finder's fee, given the challenges and risks that we went through to get this, and to protect it and preserve it, and to help out the city of Waterdeep, which we all love. I don't think 10% is going to be sufficient.
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't I hear you wanted to be one of the guard, city guard?
Well, what about it?
I can give you any job you like.
I'm a tavern owner now.
Ah, wonderful. We'll waive any permit fees for the rest of your life. How about that?
What did you say your name was?
So this is Laurel Silverhands. She's the current Open Lord of Waterdeep.
So he is legit.
Or she, yeah.
She.
Yeah, there's
I-
enough city guard outside that you're probably kind of try to look around the corner of the door to see how many more are around there, but your vision is...
And I would assume as well going forward, if we're going to reopen this establishment, we will be given some kind of special dispensation as we go forward. You owe us several favors for this, right?
And then she kind of looks around at the guards. It's like, you drink here, wouldn't you guys? And they're all like, oh, yeah. Whatever you say, ma'am. And there'll be that one guy who said, "But I live over there, by the dockboard. I
So
can
Laurel,
always
do you
post
keep this
here if you
How
want."
how about this? How about this? There's roughly 500,000 gold pieces. There are 6 characters in our party. Let us each keep 10,000, so that's 60,000. You get 440,000, and we all call it good.
420,000, 420 or 440.
Yeah, well,
Don't forget,
yeah, so it'd be like 12% instead of 10% finder's fee.
So make
Yeah.
a persuasion check.
Oh, I would gladly do that. Gladly do that. Just a second.
I feel like we're playing the
Oh,
lottery.
damn it!
Yep, just like playing the lottery.
yeah.
Does Laurel have
Ah,
a wedding band on?
you have a hard bargain, but you said 12% of the 10%?
I'm going to shift and do intimidation, and I rolled a natural 20. How about
Oh
that?
wow.
She looks
But
over her
no,
shoulder.
I'm serious. I asked nicely the first time, and now I'm demanding it. We put our lives on the line. This is our money. We're willing to share it with you because of this, but you can't push us around and bend us over the barrel this way. You weren't down there. The Harpers weren't down there. Nobody was. We were the ones down there.
Okay, so let me
Our money as much as it is yours, and just let us keep some of it.
check one thing really quick.
I like Ed's question.
What was
I-
that?
I'd like to know, does she have a wedding band on?
You would think yes. Everyone would
Okay.
know who her husband is, I'm sure.
Do you have this, Laurel? While you're thinking about it, how many guards do you keep around your manor every night?
So
I like it, Ed.
you notice she's no longer there.
Okay.
And suddenly there's 2 bags of holding sitting in front of the soldiers. And they kind of look startled. And then she kind of gently from behind you kind of grabs you by the shoulder, and comes out with the 3rd bag, sets it down. It's like, would you like to reconsider the 10% offer?
Oh, she's magical.
Oh, fuck off.
So
I'm going to take a knee at this time and just kind of show reverence.
and so she's like, and I think this gentleman here would like a receipt. And a scribe comes over with a little fold-out table and starts, writing down something for Vert. Says, 50,000, ma'am. It's like, exactly, and gives you some at least documentation that you're being presented this. And then she's like, and remember, they don't have any permitting fees for their lifetimes. Okay, yes, I'm gonna write that down. It's like, are we in agreement? And she takes the quill from the scribe's hand and looks at you.
Yes.
Wait a second. I walk over and I'm reading. I take the paper and I'm reading through it really carefully. Everything looks in order.
I give a little harumph, and I look at Vert, and as long as Vert nods, the paperwork's in order, Fine. Take it and be gone.
So she signs her name with a very elegant hand. Another scribe is waiting with a small bit of melted wax, and she uses her signet ring to put a seal on it. It's like, here you go. And meanwhile, some folks are counting coins, which they'll hand you, as well as 3 empty bags of holding. So you do have your 50,000 gold pieces. She will thank you very much and motion to one of the other guards, pick those up. And you see laying down on the ground 6 sets of shackles, and he picks them up, puts them over his shoulder, and starts walking after the group.
So that could have gone worse, huh?
Much worse.
I'm sure if any of you are a little punchy, you'd probably say, you should have started with that. But I think if you go back inside afterwards, there'll be a knock at the door almost as soon as you close it.
Oh, lordy.
So I'm going to take Jason and have him on my arm and open the door real fast. So I'm just tired of having company today.
And there's Floon. The
Oh.
man you saved.
Oh, come in.
Thank you. I heard you came into some money and I could really use some help.
Oh, Jesus.
Of course you could.
If I don't get 500 gold pieces, I'll be taken away and you'll never see me again.
Taken
Oh,
away
well.
by whom?
I don't really want to say. I was gambling and I realized who they were, but no, I need to pay back the debt or they'll.
Well,
And
isn't your father rich? Why would you come to us?
this is Floon Blagmar, not Raynar. Never.
No.
This is the mistaken identity person.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, still, aren't you friends with Raynar, and isn't his father rich? Why would you ask us? You already
I've
told
kind of
us.
worn out my welcome, and you know he says I should earn it, and I don't have that much time. I really need it now.
And I'm
Yeah.
asking Sparrow why she let him in.
Seems like the right thing to do at the moment. But we could take down a gambling ring and then host gambling in our tavern.
Sweet.
Oh,
And take all the money from the gamblers or from the gang, and then we take a little bit more of our money back.
Yeah, except the gambling ring is probably tied to Xanathar.
Well, I've got
More
a gift for him.
snakes.
So
I think we should just all walk into the other room and leave Sparrow to solve this issue.
Well, it's not
Thanks.
fair.
Yeah, he's probably just addicted to something. So don't give it to him. The best he can get is our help, and that's all I'm gonna say. He'll just gamble it away if you give it to him.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm with you.
okay.
And we're not rich anymore. And I'll yell that in his face.
Well, we're still pretty rich.
Melis wasn't very intimidating, even though he got a 25.
So you turn him away, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, he can tell us his story
I
if he wants to tell us where to go.
mean,
We might be all seeing red right now. We might like a head to knock.
yeah, I need to take care of this myself. They don't want me to tell anyone.
Yeah, there's
Well,
the door.
So you're willing to come ask us for money, but you're not willing to tell us the story behind it? Then that just reaffirms my no answer.
Yeah.
If you're not willing to share with us what's going on,
He looks down and says, I'm sorry. And he starts
Embarrassed?
walking towards the door.
pathetic.
Aw.
Does he
And
need a job?
But
We could use a second snake trainer.
Mm.
I don't want him in the house.
Okay. We're outvoted.
so anyway, he leaves. You see him once or twice here and there, but after about 8 days, people start asking, "Has anyone seen Flume?" And you never hear from him again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, what a fool.
guys.
Sorry,
Oh,
buddy. Bad life choices.
Huh.
But I think every day there'll be some folks, different temples, different guilds. Even Vola will come by one time and say, "I have this great idea for an expedition, and I need a sponsor. Can you sponsor me for 5,000 gold?"
Huh.
No.
Well, okay. Well, when I find my sponsor, I won't be dedicating that book to you. Very well, sirs
All right. Best of luck.
and ladies.
Don't let the door hit you.
We do
But,
love your travel guide, Swallow, but no.
And your visitor upstairs will disappear after her 10 days are up. So
Excellent.
eventually things are back to where you want them to be. You have about 10,000 gold each. And that would be the end of this campaign.
Nice.
But if you want to continue, some night somebody realizes, we keep seeing these people going down the portal when we're down into the yawning portal. You guys want to try that?
Wouldn't mind, but I got some shopping to do first.
Yep. I gotta buy potions.
Yeah, I do think that would be a fun thing to try.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but it sounds cool.
So I'm gonna call it a night. I'll speak with everybody off camera, but there's another opportunity for the next campaign, and one possibility is going down into the yawning portal, where the adventurers sometimes don't come back.
Yep.
Oh no.
But there are other things we could probably do as well. So until then, thanks everyone. Thank you for everyone watching replays.
Thank you.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Thanks,
And,
everyone.
and if you guys keep your characters, you're coming back as level 5.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
That's even better.
Does that
kinds
make
of
me
cool
4'7" instead of 4'6"?
If you're a fighter, I think it gives you 2 attack rolls.
Oh, about time.
Yup.
All right. So good night, everyone.